Many of us have undergone the process of having our wisdom teeth extracted, and for most of us, it's a largely unremarkable event. However, the same cannot be said for one of Outlander's biggest stars. In fact, her emergency dental procedure turned out to be anything but routine. So stay tuned and don't go away, because Outlander star Sophie Skelton unveils a changed face after emergency surgery. First up, what happened during Sophie Skelton's wisdom teeth extraction? You're about to find out. 28-year-old Sophie Skelton plays Brianna Randall Frazier on the hit series Outlander, and she was recently rushed to a hospital for emergency dental work. Unfortunately, the procedure resulted in the extraction of more than just damaged teeth, and this real-life dramatic episode unfolded more like the film Hostel rather than a romantic scene with Roger McKenzie. Skelton shared the results of her transformation, showing her sore and swollen face to her Instagram followers. Skelton has nearly 700,000 followers on Insta, and in a post she told her fans, "So, a week ago I had an emergency 3x wisdom tooth extraction. Part of jawbone, gum, and soft tissue removed. Result? Next slide, please." Some fans argued that the swelling wasn't really noticeable, but then Skelton posted a photo of an entirely unrelated injury. A disclaimer prior to the photo being posted read, "Remember, things can always get worse." The photo revealed an extensively bandaged finger with the words, "Accident-prone Soph strikes again." Icing on the cake, a fractured finger. A quick review of Skelton's history seemingly reveals that the star is a little accident-prone. In one instance, on the set of Outlander, Skelton nearly set herself on fire. Next up, what were some of Skelton's most dramatic moments in Season 6? Let's find out. During a recent Instagram Live Q&A, Skelton revealed when she, along with her on-screen mother, Claire Frazier, played by star Katrina Balfe, had a near-fatal mishap during the filming of a dinner table scene involving matches in Season 6. Skelton said, "I nearly set myself on fire. It actually went down my corset at one point. A little endless spark down my corset. It's when we're all together, isn't it? It's a really bad recipe for giggle fest disasters." Soon, a gag reel of special Outlander bloopers will be made available on YouTube for all to see, and the reel will also be made available on the official Outlander Season 6 DVD, which is slated to drop any day now. Katrina Balfe explained, "We get very naughty. We're like naughty school children, and usually whoever's first in tries to wrangle us and tell us to behave. It's very childish." Fans who watch the reel will also be able to catch at least 8 deleted scenes from Season 6, which never made the final cut. Production for Season 7 is underway, and we should see the airing of the first episode sometime in 2023. Despite Skelton's recent bad luck and injuries, she made sure to find the time to pay tribute to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Skelton posted a photo of the Queen taken shortly after her coronation, captioned with the words, "Thank you, Your Majesty." Up next, which Outlander scene caused Sophie Skelton to bawl her eyes out in real life? Let's take a look. During an Instagram Live Q&A with their adoring fans, Katrina Balfe and Sophie Skelton discussed some of the toughest scenes they've ever done. Balfe said, "You work yourself into a state of fear or stress or anger. You're simulating these emotions, but your body doesn't know that you're pretending." Skelton revealed her own experiences doing some of Outlander's most emotionally charged scenes and explained, "It actually happened to me. I think in Season 4, when Brianna goes to confront Bonnet in a jail cell, because I wanted to make sure that Brianna didn't look weak to him. I didn't want her to show her emotion to him. I was holding so much in, and when they yelled cut, I just couldn't stop crying. I was shaking and crying for about 10 minutes. I don't think the director knew what to do." Season 4 introduced fans to a ruthless villain named Stephen Bonnet, played by actor Ed Spaliers. Bonnet had bad blood with each member of the Frazier family. Bonnet spent much of his time terrorizing the Fraziers, and nothing, no matter how vile, was off limits, including robbery, murder, and rape. During the episode titled Wilmington, Brianna enters a pub and spots Bonnet gambling with a ring he stole from her mother, Claire. After trying to buy the ring back, Bonnet makes romantic propositions toward Brianna and doesn't respond well to being rejected. Bonnet attacks her in front of other men in the pub, and it has a lasting impact on Brianna for the rest of the season. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're about to reveal the latest Outlander and Sophie Skelton news. Next up, Did Sophie Skelton awkwardly burp in one of her co-stars' faces? You're about to find out. After each season, Outlander releases a blooper reel of special moments that didn't make the final cut. Let's just say that these moments range from very funny to very awkward. The reels feature fun compilations of the actors breaking character and even forgetting their lines. Some of the clips include hilarious and awkward moments which take place while the stars are dressed as their characters. On the season 6 reel, there was a particularly awkward moment between Brianna Fraser star Sophie Skelton and her on-screen husband Richard Rankin, who plays Roger Wakefield. During the scene in question, you can see the pair sitting closely together, with Sophie resting her arm on Richard's shoulder. However, after a few seconds, Skelton quickly breaks character, smiles, and says, "I think I just burped in your face." "Sorry." Skelton laughed and Richard looked away, unable to contain his laughter. Recently, Skelton also revealed her thoughts regarding an emotional scene between her on-screen parents. In Season 1, Episode 9, titled The Reckoning, Jamie and Claire experience their first major fight when Katrina Balfe's Claire slaps Sam Heughan's Jamie. Skelton actually found the scene to be quite hilarious, however, at the same time, she worried about how cold her on-screen mom was during the scene. While filming in Scotland, the cast is often required to perform scenes in frigid weather, with very few layers of clothing, so it can get really cold at times. Up next, which TV show has Outlander star Sam Heughan acted in? Let's find out. Thanks to his work in Outlander, actor Sam Heughan has become a huge star, with legions of fans around the world who adore him. To date, Sam has acted in 11 films and a number of documentaries, including the popular Men in Kilts. He's also acted in a total of 10 TV shows. Sam's first small screen break was in Island at War, a miniseries from back in 2004, which told the story of a quiet Channel Island community thrown into chaos by the invading forces of Nazi Germany during World War II. Sam plays a real-life character called Philip Dorr in 5 of the 6 episodes. Dorr was a soldier sent to the occupied Channel Island of St. Gregory to spy for the British. Sam also featured in 4 episodes of 2005's River City, a soap opera broadcast in December of 2005 and set in Glasgow. Sam played Andrew Murray, the football player partner of Shielding resident Kelly Marie, played by Carmen Piericini. River City is currently celebrating its 20th anniversary, and Sam is one of the biggest stars to have appeared on the show. 1 year later, in 2006, Sam was featured in the miniseries titled The Wild West. The Wild West was a recreation of the famed gunfight at the OK Corral based on court records, letters, and newspaper reports. Sam appeared in the second of 2 90-minute episodes as John Tunstall, a businessman whose murder ignited the Lincoln County War. Next up was Sam Heughan in the 2007 miniseries Midsummer Murders. You bet! You may have recognized Sam appearing in an episode of the long-running crime drama Midsummer Murders, starring John Nettles. Sam was in episode 3 of the 10th season and played Ian King, the son of a businessman named Alan, who dies at the start of the episode. The same year, Sam landed a role in the series Party Animals, which followed the lives of young adults who work in the British Parliament. 2007 was a very busy year for Sam. He was also in the series Rebus, a crime series based on the popular Ian Rankin books featuring Ken Stott as the dysfunctional Edinburgh detective. Sam played Peter Carr, who was found dead alongside his drug dealer brother Daniel, who was about to be charged with murder. 2 years later, in 2009, Sam appeared in 21 episodes of the BBC's hit series Doctors. In 2010, Sam acted alongside Jim Broadbent, Matthew McFadden, Sam Claflin, and Hayley Atwell in the miniseries Any Human Heart, which follows a novelist's life from 1920s Paris to 50s New York and 80s London, including encounters with Ernest Hemingway, Ian Fleming, and the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. Sam had a small part as Lieutenant McStay in the 2nd episode. Finally, did Sam Heughan have a cameo in 2012's Homeland? Sam reportedly had an uncredited cameo in episode 2 of the 2nd season of the popular spy drama Homeland, starring Damian Lewis and Claire Danes. However, in a recent interview, Sam explained, "Homeland, well, that's a fake credit. I don't know who put that there. I would love to say that I was in it." That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for watching.